Hey guys!
We fade in dramatically. Welcome to
Episode 116 of
None of Them.
Woo! Uh, so we stumbled upon a new-ish movie called
The Wild Robot. No.
2024.
No disassemble.
It was
First.
really... Oh,
Hey,
hey!
Grim.
What's up? So, Wild Robot from 2024. It was a really, really good movie.
I knew nothing about this movie. I don't believe I had even seen a trailer. And I'm thinking,
We did. So we
you guys
saw
saw
a
it?
trailer when we went and saw a movie a few months ago, and this was one of the trailers.
Oh.
And it looked really good, but trailers can be deceiving, so you never know from that.
and I wasn't sure about it, and I thought, oh boy, is this going to be good or not? And we decided to give this a chance. I actually was not paying full attention the first time that we were watching it. I missed the first third of the movie, but I kept watching from a distance. This is unfolding to be a really good story.
Yeah. So the
This is a DreamWorks film.
Yes. So the gist of the movie is a cargo ship wrecked, and 6 of the containers washed up on different shores.
Mm-hmm.
And inside the container was a robot named Roz. And this robot ended up in the wilderness, basically, and had no idea anything around her, how anything worked, what the creatures were doing, anything. So she kind of had to, in a sense, learn. And the type of robot that she was, they're task-based. So they have certain tasks that they have to fulfill, and then they have to go back. You and that stupid phone.
Grim,
And
did you hear the Shoryuken in the background? My
you
phone
would
is
think
away.
the 30 times it's happened, he would have learned to turn the dang thing off. But no. Anyway, so the robot ends up finding a task in a teeny tiny little gosling. It accidentally killed the gosling's family.
And just ran into it, right? Stumbled into it.
Yeah, didn't mean to, had no idea what was going on. It just kind of happened with all the fright of all the animals. Yeah, it was definitely a cry-provoking movie. But the girls were watching it with us, and whenever the little gosling's face did something different, they would go, "Aww!"
I was in the bathroom at the time, and I hear this. I hear "aw" so many times. I'm thinking, what is going on out there? What are they watching? Because they kept saying "ah." And what is going on? I
Aww!
finally get out of the bathroom and see what they're watching.
I mean, it was the cutest little gosling
It was
ever. A
they
little
did a good
fluffy
job.
with big old eyes and really, really cute.
Do you remember who did Big Hero 6? Was that a Disney film?
I think so. I think it was.
So I think, the robot movies that I can think off the top of my head are WALL-E, Big Hero 6, and this one.
Mm-hmm.
And
There's lots of others. There's robots and several others, but yeah.
And so,
Hey, Golden Age, what's up?
even though this one kind of sort of had a Baymax vibe with the way that it was a task, based like
Task-based,
service
yeah.
robot, but they didn't copy the format,
No,
and they
completely
had
different.
an original story, which is something that I really, really liked about this movie.
So anyway, the robot ended up connecting with the wild animals in several different ways. She raises the gosling
Oh, and you talk
into
about
a full-grown goose.
and you talked about learning. And so I thought it was neat how it went into learning mode, and it sat there through most of the seasons, just sitting there.
Yeah, picking up everything from everybody.
Yeah.
It was solar powered, so over the winter it struggled because it wasn't getting any light from the sun, so it kind of slept through the winter. for a little bit, but woke up when the spring came and came back. But anyway, raised the gosling. so that it could go out and do. Right? I should. That's a great idea.
Need to have some ready in the fridge.
Oh my word.
That'd be a funny gag.
That would be. You'd be whipped cream filled because it would go off. It goes off every time. But anyway, she didn't know how, but she knew she had to teach the Gosling how to swim and how to fly. That was the task.
Which is funny. Yeah.
The task was feed, swim, and fly.
Yeah.
And so when she first tried to feed it, she shoved a pine cone in its mouth.
Oh, yeah. Pine cone.
They don't eat pine cones, y'all.
Oh,
So the fox came by and said,
what's his name?
that's not how you do it. Think.
Who was that? The guy from...
The fox's name is Think.
Think, yes. But who ate a pine cone? Ice Age.
Sid.
What's his name? Pine cone.
But anyway, so the fox kind of helped Roz to learn how to take care of the Gosling. And she kind of, in a sense, became the Gosling's mom. Mm-hmm. There was some struggles, like teenage struggles with a mom kind of happened. The Gosling ends up taking its first flight over winter with the other geese and ended up coming back as their leader, which was kind of a cool change of events.
Was not taken in immediately because...
Right, because he's different. He looked different. He was the runt. Yeah. But he had a good leader that kind of helped him. So the head goose at the time helped train him up and teach him that Roz did the best she could with raising him. And the
elder goose was commended. Long neck, yeah, really commended Roz for raising.
Yes.
Big bright.
Had a lot of respect for her.
Was it Bright?
Bright Bill.
Bright Bill, yeah.
That's what she named the goose.
Yeah.
Tilly, wait. And so really cute story. Ended up at the end they reconnected. She gets taken up into... It looked like a spaceship, so it was kind of like
the mothership.
The mothership. It looked like a spaceship. They were taking her up and taking her memories away to try to figure out how she learned what she did and how she was able to operate without any given tasks by the mothership or whatever.
Remember when By and Large came back for Eva?
Yes.
Eve in WALL-E?
Yes.
So the way things unfolded in this movie, I think, were really cool, and
yeah,
there is some conflict between, for a brief moment, between Bright Bill and Roz, because he was understanding how he didn't quite
buy the dog
fit
too.
In with everything.
She would love that too much. She would be happy as could be.
Bad idea,
right?
And so yeah, and I think one of the real shining moments in the movie was the very end, where Bright Bill came back to visit Roz when she was tending to the tree farm.
Yeah.
And she picked her out, was wondering if it was her, and they realized, they recognize each other, and that was, really, really great ending to the movie.
Yeah. So I loved it. I loved the movie. We watched it twice, 2 days in a row.
Second night, and because I said, I missed the first third of it, so I have to watch it from the beginning.
Yeah.
And then when 20 minutes had passed, I thought I'll just keep watching.
It was really, really cute.
Yeah,
I really liked it. So I probably give it, I don't know, I thought it was great. I'd probably give it a 10 out of 10.
Oh,
I'd give it a 10 out of 10 for animated movie.
It was really, really good.
Really good storyline, really good morals.
Yeah.
It was just good all around. I really enjoyed it.
I like how
it was so good.
I like how Roz brought all of the animals that were shivering into her big shelter.
Oh yes,
and then they all started fighting.
She walked out for a minute. It's like when a mom leaves a room with all of her kids in the same room. They all start fighting, and the mom walks in and they're like, "What? What are we in trouble for?"
And so there was a moment where the bear kind of joked with the fox. He says, "I'm going to chase you tomorrow, right?"
Yeah.
And they say it's just kidding, but then all the animals now get along. So
who's gonna eat?
Who's gonna eat what?
Right.
Are
So
they
obviously that's not gonna happen forever. But
all gonna become vegetarian?
I think they'll respect each other.
The circle of life. Yeah, they made
peace to survive.
Yes.
Yeah.
In the winter times, they rebuilt the shelter and
yeah.
Oh, the little plaque with that she etched with all the family.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Kind of reminded me of what Woody Woodpecker did in the live action movie.
Yeah, true. But man, she etched all of the wildlife creatures. It was a lot. She did a lot.
Really good.
But I mean, robot, so she could just laser.
Yeah. And there was that cool, sacrificial mother's love that was there in Baymax. Though Baymax was a male character, so it was cool to see her
figure out love.
All power
the
to
concept
exterior.
Of love. Yeah, she didn't understand it, but she still had it. She had the compassion and
she ripped out that major component in her torso and just still survived.
Yeah, she coped.
Fit her in there. So I mean, this was a really delightful kind of find.
It was a great movie. Great movie.
People that put out Shrek, and I don't know. That's why I know DreamWorks buys Shrek.
Yeah. So if you have not seen The Wild Robot, highly recommended.
Yeah,
for
absolutely.
me, 10 out of 10. For him, 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
To give the movie a watch. Really, really good. 100% safe for all audiences. Great movie. Really love it.
Not even any, inappropriate innuendos in
Not
this
that
one.
I caught.
This was just a really wholesome movie.
Very good movie.
This ought to be rated G.
Yeah. So give it a watch and let us know what you think if you've never seen it. If you have seen it, we would love to hear your opinion on the movie. So, yeah. Thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, and ding it.
Ding!
All right, guys. And thanks to those of you that chatted with us. We appreciate you tuning in with us also.
Let's see.
All right. So catch us for Friday Faves on Friday, which may or may not happen, to be 100% honest, because our son graduates high school on Friday. Yeah. So Friday probably won't happen.
Small
but
deal.
Saturday we will be back for a live at some point. Not sure on the timing of that, but watch for our announcement on that. But Saturday for our live.
Saturday.
And then we will announce our new month theme, which he's excited about. So guess what you think it might be.
Slowly
we'll
dimming.
see if you're right. Well, we're done anyway. All right.